Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our 2014 FIFA World Cup series with Georgia. Our qualifying series is coming to an end. The qualification bit is over because obviously, as you can see, we are at the World Cup. Georgia have struggled to score goals though in this qualifying series, and in key moments we have bottled a couple of games, especially in the last video. I won't give it away, but I'm sure a lot of you absolutely loved it when that happened. So yeah, if you're stumbling on this, then either watch this one or watch the previous parts, and yeah, I really hope that you enjoy this conclusion to our Georgia qualifying series. And I just noticed Tahiti just drew against Senegal in the first game. How have they done that? I didn't even give Tahiti a hope in hell in this group, and yet still they've somehow managed to get a draw against Senegal. That's impressive. So here we go then. Our final video in this qualifying series is starting off, and we are against Belgium for this one. Georgia's first ever World Cup, to coincide with their real life qualification into the Euros for Euro 2024. A lot of people have been asking me to do this Georgia series, and I finally put it out. I finally had some time to actually sit down and play it. For Georgia to get here, it is an honour for Georgians, I assume. I'm sure that a lot of Georgians are really looking forward to Euro 2024. I'm looking forward to it as well. I think that even though Georgia might get 0 points, I still think they'll score a few goals in the actual tournament. Belgium are going to be really hard to play against. In qualifying, we didn't really get to play a super strong team like Belgium or you know, a team like that. In the friendly matches we did, but that was a decade ago pretty much. Well, what feels like a decade ago. So yeah, Georgia here against some of the world's, I wouldn't say world's best, but definitely some of the better teams in the world. So let's see what we can. Oh, okay, well, Axel Witsel has just scored from outside the box, and that is 1-0 to Belgium. Great goal by Witsel. There was not a lot I could really do about that. Hitting it from outside the box, and Witsel has scored to make it 1-0 against Georgia. Look at this. Just went like that, and it went bottom corner. I wish I could do that. Come on, Georgia. Keep going. Could be a chance. We've got to hit it. Oh, good save. And the rebound. We got the rebound, and Devidani has scored to make it 1-1. And Georgia have scored their first goal at a World Cup in their history. Their first goal in a World Cup. Final 32. And it was quite lucky, to be fair. Came off Courtois, and then were able to smash it in. But I don't care. It's 1-1. Equaliser against Belgium. Well, at least we got a goal at this World Cup. I think that Belgium will probably score some more goals in this match if they're scoring from distance in this one. But hey, you know, I'm happy to get a goal, and maybe Georgia can, well, possibly cause an upset if they want to. Into the box. And oh, good save by Courtois. That almost snuck its way in. And Georgia, another attack, nearly came off for them. There was a decent ball there and just got the shot off, but Courtois was ready to be crossed in by Georgia. Header. Oh, again, another good save by Courtois. He's crossed that one in. That's a good ball. And oh, unfortunately, it was just too light of a header to trouble Courtois. But however, Georgia have had tons of shots in this first half. And as we go into the break, it is 1-1 between Belgium and Georgia. Here comes Georgia on the ball. And that's a good ball. And it's poked. This could be a chance. It is. Courtois almost got the ball, but we somehow managed to poke it away from him. And it went to Ananitze, and he scores to make it 2-1 to Georgia over Belgium. The shock is happening. The Georgians are in the lead. As it stands, look at that. Poked it away from him, and we're just able to tap it in. That was such a good move by Georgia. And a nation that has struggled to score goals in qualifying has now got 2 against one of the best sides in the group. 75th minute approaching, and we're still here at 2-1 for Georgia. Dembele for Belgium. Benteke. Please don't let Benteke score against me. Like, I don't want Benteke netting the equaliser against me late on. Georgia, literally seconds away from winning this match, just pump it upfield. And, oh my goodness, it actually is onside. Yes! Georgia make it 3-1, and that is game over. Georgia have an historic victory against Belgium at their first ever World Cup. The ball over the top was actually intended to be a clearance. I just thought, get rid of it, end the game because we're about to win, and it fell to this dude, and he strikes it into the bottom left corner for 3-1 against Belgium. What a result that is for Georgia, especially, like I said in qualifying, I don't think there was even a time where I actually got more than 2 goals in a qualifying match. So to score 3 in an actual World Cup match against a side like Belgium, that is really, really special. And that is going to be it. Georgia have just won their first ever World Cup match in the final 32 by 3-1 over Belgium. What a shock that was from Georgia. And, well, I mean, it gives me hope for the matches up against Ghana and Mexico. I mean, obviously they could still beat us, but it gives us 3 points, an important 3 points if we want to try and get out of this group. So in the other match, Ghana beat Mexico by 1-0 as well. So Georgia and Ghana lead the charge in the group. So our next game is going to be against Mexico. Can Georgia just continue this fantastic form? I know it's only been 1 game at the World Cup, but you know, beating Belgium by 3-1, it gives me a lot of hope. Come on, Georgia, let's see what you're made of in this one. Was the last match a fluke result, or was it just the start of something special at this World Cup? I'd love to get Georgia out the group stage. That would be really, really good for the whole series if I can just get Georgia out of the group. I realized the other day that I literally have like over 1,000 videos just dedicated to the World Cup, which is absolutely insane. I think when I took a step back and viewed it from a normal perspective, I was like, oh my god, I played this game so much. Here comes Georgia pushing. Is there a chance, or just blocked by Mexico? And that's the first time we've gone past Mexico's defence. Mexico have had a lot of the ball in the first 16 minutes, and it was like that in the Belgium game until we turned it around. So I'm hoping for the same. That was a good ball, but it's offside. Over the top. Brilliant ball. The balls over the top in this series in particular have been really good from Georgia. I don't know if it's like a strong point or whatever from them, but oh, what a save by Ochoa. Oh my goodness, how did Mexico not score the own goal there as well? It's important that we at least try and get a draw if we're going to try and get out the group. Because if we lose this one and lose against Ghana, then we run the risk of going out. That was a good ball by Mexico. Aquino. And he gets the shot deflected. And I couldn't... Oh my goodness, I thought that was a goal. So I just almost gave up. And luckily, the post saved us. It was an open goal, pretty much. The goalkeeper left stranded. Half-time, and despite it being 0-0, it's been a very, very entertaining 0-0 draw at the moment. But one of these teams has to win. Mexico need to win in order to, well, save themselves at this World Cup, because they've already lost their first match. So they really need to win this match, and obviously Georgia need to win it because to carry on the momentum. Mexico, good save by our goalkeeper. Crossed in. Oh, good block. Fantastic block. The clearance, the initial clearance was really bad because it went to the Mexican player. But the block saved us again, because that would have gone in. Mexico cross it in, and it's poked in by Mexico. Peralta has scored in the 88th minute, and Mexico had pinched it away from Georgia. The cross into the box was really good. Defence wasn't really there, and it was just poked underneath the goalkeeper. That's really unfortunate to lose like that. So that is going to be game over, and Mexico have won by 1-0. Really unfortunate to lose in that fashion. They were putting a lot of pressure on us towards the end, and that's how the goal sort of happened. Yeah, So now we need to beat Ghana in order to stay in this World Cup. Really unlucky from Georgia's perspective because we had chances to score in this game, but they just couldn't go into the back of the net. All 4 teams in the group have 3 points. They're only separated by goal difference, and it comes down to the final game. We will be playing Ghana, and obviously Mexico will be playing Belgium. So final match of this group is going to be against Ghana, a must-win game. I mean, I could bank on a draw, possibly, if we draw against Ghana and then maybe Belgium draw against Mexico, because we'll still go through in that situation unless the goal difference is wildly different. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, Jan has scored to make it 1-0, and I had a bit of an error defensively. I could not clear it. I just couldn't clear it. Look, just the guy didn't get there, and then, yeah, that happened. Okay, well, we're 1-0 down. That's fantastic. Just so dumb. Ghana cross it in, and saved by the keeper there. Ghana come close yet again. Crossed in. No header there, and headed out. Headed back into the box. The miscontrols and everything is really annoying. And it's in! Yes! How did, like, I don't know how I didn't get tackled. And the Ghanaian keeper didn't even move. And that is 1-1. It just went into the bottom corner. I don't think the Ghanaian keeper thought it was going to go in. I think he thought it was going to go wide. But, okay. It's been a good game so far. The mistake by us led to Ghana's goal, and then we were able to score this. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Mexico are beating Belgium by 1-0. So, as long as those two don't draw, then I'm sure we'll be okay. Belgium have equalised against Mexico, so it's 1-1 between those two. Not ideal, because it's 1-1 for us. But then again, I think on the current situation, it means that everything is just the same, except everybody's got an extra goal. Most of these players are like dying pretty much. Crossed in, header off the bar, and thankfully into the goalkeeper's hands. We have drawn against Ghana, and Georgia, I don't know if we've gone through, because usually when you go through, a bunch of confetti comes down and, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm not sure if we've gone through or not. Mexico beat Belgium 2-1. So, what would that mean for the table? Ah, there we go. I went through. Nice. So, Mexico went through with 6 points, and Georgia went through with 4 on goal difference. Ghana had 4, but had a worse goal difference. And because Belgium lost in the final match, they get eliminated as well. Alright then, so checking out the groups, the other groups in this World Cup. In Group A, Brazil and Senegal go through. Unfortunately, Tahiti did get eliminated. I think the group was just a little bit too tough for Tahiti. However, they did get a good draw against Senegal. So congratulations to Tahiti for making it to the World Cup and doing their best. They did their best, didn't they? Group B, France and Russia go through. Uzbekistan missed out by 2 points, and Chile go home with only 1. In Group C, it was Ivory Coast and Germany going through in that one. In Group D, the United States and Portugal advanced to the knockouts. In Group E, it was Poland and Colombia by a significant amount of points. In Group F, it was Argentina and Korea Republic going through in that one. In Group G, obviously it was Mexico and Georgia. And in Group H, Italy and Spain go through. Oman almost made it. They missed out on goal difference. And Ethiopia only managed to get 1 point at this World Cup. In the knockouts, we have Brazil versus Russia, Ivory Coast versus Portugal, France versus Senegal, USA versus Germany, Poland versus South Korea, Mexico versus Spain, Argentina versus Colombia, and Italy versus Georgia. So apart from us, it's quite a standard World Cup. So if Georgia get eliminated here, which I'm probably expecting, well, more than probably, I am expecting it to happen. So I mean, it's been a good campaign. A round of 16 finish for Georgia at a World Cup would be really, really good. Georgia versus Italy. Hopefully the players are back at full stamina now, and we can actually give Italy a run for their money. Georgia pressing. Come on. Is there a chance? No, not that time. Italy shut me down. And the longer we hold on, then the more credible this performance will be. But here comes Italy with Rossi. Fails to kind of sort of bring it down properly. And Italy still haven't had a proper shot yet. Over the top. What a ball that is by Italy. And that is 1-0. What a ball that was to Rossi. And Rossi finishes that off in style. 1-0. I mean, you can't really argue with that, can you? Like, that came out of nowhere. And it was just an excellent ball by Italy. And it's 1-0. As expected. But Georgia still had potential to score in this game. I mean, look at that ball. That's crazy. And he chests it down and volleys it in. Into the box, saved, and I couldn't get rid of it. And Pirlo has scored to make it 2 for Italy. And I think this game is over now. Now that Pirlo has got that goal before half-time, Italy will be going to the quarterfinals. And Georgia's run at the World Cup will be over. Look at that, see? Like, there was nothing I could really do about that. Goalkeeper made a really good save, but then Pirlo just got the rebound. Good ball. And shot. Header! Oh, come on. Oh, just cleared before it was able to go in. Georgia could have found at least one goal there. It was a good ball to Balotelli, but it's cleared away by Georgia. And been a quiet second half. Georgia haven't been able to go through on goal. And Italy, about the same. They haven't had many chances. So I think it's going to end here as a loss, of course, for Georgia. And that's 3. Pablo Aspardo has scored to make it 3-0, and well, that's well and truly game over now. Good cross and great header, and Italy are 3-0 up. Deserved. They are the bigger team. They should be beating me. As the minutes tick down, Georgia will be eliminated from this World Cup, sadly. We haven't had much really in this match. I can't even control the ball with Georgia against Italy because Italy are just so in my face, and you know, I just can't get forward. So credit to Italy. They should be winning this match anyway, to be honest. Like, if they dropped this match, that would have been embarrassing. But yeah, no. Yeah, they advance into the quarterfinals. That Georgia have been eliminated from this World Cup, and the series is over. But, however, getting Georgia to the World Cup and finishing in the round of 16 is really respectable for a nation like Georgia, because it's their first ever World Cup. So congratulations to Georgia for making it to the round of 16. So Brazil beat France on penalties 5-4 in the 2014 FIFA World Cup in their own hosted tournament. So that would have been really special for Brazil. And that is your final tournament tree there for the World Cup. It's pretty standard, this World Cup, apart from Georgia making it to the round of 16. But the rest of it is pretty standard. I'd say Colombia getting to the third place playoff is actually quite an achievement. They won 2-1 over Spain. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. A lot of you did request it after Georgia qualified in real life. And I was kind of thinking to myself, what game do I do it on? And I thought to myself, 2014 would be nice, because we haven't done 2014 that much, really, compared to the other World Cup games. If you did enjoy this series, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.